Okay, I think it's working now. I was literally just talking to myself for like freaking... I was literally talking to myself for 10 minutes. I thought I was live. So sorry, guys. So sorry, guys. But it should be working now. Someone tell me if it's working. Let's redo the show. Let's start over. Okay. Should be working now. My apologies, guys. I don't know what happened. I hit the live button. It didn't go live. I've been talking to myself for 10 minutes. So, you guys were chatting. I assumed you guys were in here. So, my apologies. Very sorry about that. Yeah. So, it's working now. Good. Great. Been talking to myself for 10 minutes. Let's redo the show. Rewind. All right, let's start over. All right. He went live. Cut it. Yeah. Where is that one? It's on the other screen. Anyway. I feel really dumb. My bad, guys. Let's do it over. All right. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Wednesday, August 18th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, today we're doing the show from Ramenistan. Pretty bad day today. It wasn't too bad to start off with, but towards the end of the day, started selling off. Really bad day to close the day. So all major indexes pretty much deep in the red, and crypto's in the red too, although crypto wasn't too bad. But yeah, pretty bad day, pretty nasty day for the stock market. What's up, 1010? Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate all you guys for being here. Mr. Kraft, Zakaria, Low Roller. I mean, I said hi before, but you guys didn't hear me. So yeah, appreciate all you guys for being here. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but we're good now. All right. So today, got a great show for you guys. Today. As always, we'll do our daily stock and crypto review, and we got some news about the Fed. They did their minutes report. So we'll cover that. And today, for the analysis, we'll be doing PMCB. That's another pump and dump biotech. We'll do VRPX, which is still running. We'll do ALF. That's also still running. SGOC. That was a big gainer today. And finally, Palantir, PLTR. I was going to do MMAT and Tesla, but they're really didn't gain that much, They gained like 3.5% each. So we're going to go with the runners today. So yeah, PMCB, VRPX, ALF, SGOC, and PLTR. Cool. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Kraft. You're up on NEO and NIU Technology, up 5.5%. Very nice, man. Congratulations. Oops. Quick question. Is this the start of the bear market? It might be. Honestly, it really might be. At the early stages, because the Fed actually, is talking about tapering now, which they haven't before. Before they were thinking about tapering. Now they're like, okay, we're probably going to taper soon. But we'll get to that. So I can't say for sure. I mean, I won't mind. Kind of sucks for all the bulls, but could be the start of the bear market, I would say, yes. Because the Fed is finally going to, change their policy up a little bit. But we'll get to that. But I would not mind if this was the start of the bear market. All right. So before we begin, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. All right, let's do it, guys. Okay, so first, gonna share what I did today. So, AZRX, Azurix, Biopharma. This was up like 50% in the pre-market. So I shorted it at 80 cents, and I covered at 70 cents. So made about a little more than 10% on that. Pretty happy about that. FLGC's down 4.7%. Wow. I should have held a little longer. Could have covered. Saved a lot of money there. Oh well. FULC, Fulcrum Therapeutics. This is up 9.2%. At one point, it was up like 20-something percent. It was looking real bad. Honestly, guys, if this doesn't get better by next week, I'm probably just going to cover. I'm getting real tired of this. This is real ridiculous. The offering is over, and yet this thing is still pumping every single day. So I can only assume that, this is being manipulated. They're probably trying to kill the options, the calls, and the puts. Because they expire in 2 days, August 20th. The options expire. So I think that the market makers and the hedge funds are propping it up so they don't have to pay that out. And hopefully by next week it'll start to pull back. If not, I'm out. This is stupid. And I knew I shouldn't have went forward in the first place, but that's what I get. Clown on myself. So I'm gonna hold FULC for a little bit longer. Gonna hold it until next week. Hopefully things turn around. But this is ridiculous. Then we got NRXP, which halted 2 times midday. I caught this one at 17.50 near the top. It was at like 18, so I caught that near the top. Covered at 14, so I made over 20% on that one. Very happy. And I was trying to go for PMCB and VRXP all day. No shares. So, those are my targets for tomorrow. And, VRXP hit 39 in the pre-market. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But it appears like it is done squeezing. It's down to, below 21 now in the aftermarket. So, I believe VRPX is done squeezing. Hopefully, I can get those shares. They have some. So yeah, overall, pretty good day for me, except for FULC, but still holding that one. Low roller, did I get wrecked on VRPX today? No, I would have if the order filled, but the order didn't fill. Thank God. No, I do not have a position currently in VRPX, but I'm trying to get one. This thing is tanking in the aftermarket. So probably tomorrow it's coming down. It's probably going timber tomorrow. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Yep. So is it just tapering that will drive the market down, apart from the Delta thing? I wouldn't necessarily say it's going to drive the market down, but inflation is going to slow down. They're going to raise interest rates. So the economy is not going to grow nearly as fast as it has been. I'm not going to say it's going to be like a sell-off or anything, but I just wouldn't expect these gains to continue at the current rate it's been going for the past year. But the Fed appears like they're gonna step in and intervene soon. So a lot of traders are bearish about that. Getting scared about it, because before it was all talk. Now it seems like they're actually gonna do something. So that's still a developing story, and we'll take a look at that article in a second. The Pentagon briefing is what caused the tailspin this afternoon. Market initial bounced after Fed minutes release. Not quite sure when the minutes report came out, but it was, the market wasn't too bad. And then to close the day, there was just a major sell-off to close the day. Ended real bad. So probably, yeah, it has to do with Pentagon briefing and the minutes report. A lot of factors going on here. What's up, Marvin? Yeah. No, I'm always here, you know. I just had some technical difficulties. I hit the go live button. It didn't go live. I was talking to myself for a while, and you know, and then you guys told me that I'm not here, and I was like, but I am here. So this has happened like 3 times already. You know, since I've been doing the show, for whatever reason, YouTube likes to screw me around sometimes. So no, I'm here every day, unless I say I'm not going to be here, which was only like 1 time ever. I couldn't make the show. So, yeah, appreciate you, Marvin, for being here. Afghanistan is an ugly situation. Yes, very ugly. I don't want to get too political, but, you know, it's like Vietnam. We've been fighting this thing for 20 years, invest all these resources into, you know, building their own government up and taking care of themselves, and then we pull out, and then, like, weeks later, literally, like, weeks later, it's all gone. It's all gone to hell. And now we just, like, have to accept them as the Taliban as like legitimate government. Hey, man. Yeah, very ugly situation there. Yeah, can crash the market if Taliban goes God mode and starts doing Taliban stuff. Wouldn't that be something? Taliban crashes the market. Someone trying to sell VRPX yesterday on Robinhood. Did they sell VRPX stock in Robinhood today? Someone said it in the chat. I think that was Mitchell. That was that was in on VRPX. And he's here. What's up, Mitchell? Appreciate you. And can you guys, everyone who just came in, can you please hit the like button? I'd appreciate that. Yeah, Mitchell. Did you sell? You did. All right, great. Hope you sold it like 35 or something. It hit 39 in the pre-market. That was insane. But I hope you sold, you know, relatively high. Good job there, man. Congratulations. Marvin, you reshorted at 26 today on FULC. You're holding for me? I appreciate that. You don't have to, though, man. Don't know if you were here when I said it, but yeah, you know, this thing was at freaking it was at like 26 or something earlier. 27-ish. It was up 20-something%. It appears to me, my bad about the sirens, guys. It appears to me like the market makers and the hedge funds are purposely holding up, you know, holding FULC up to kill the puts and the calls, to kill the options that expire in 2 days. So if this doesn't get better by next week, I'm probably just going to cover for a loss. This is ridiculous. I don't want to hold this anymore. Nothing makes sense. The insiders are dumping. There's a share offering, and this thing just keeps pumping every day. It's obviously being manipulated. So if it doesn't get better by next week, I'm probably just going to cover. Because I'm done with this stock. This is stupid. China and Southeast Asia going to be the most growing markets, you think? Western world already established and request isn't too high. Yeah. Well, a lot of East Asia is already, you know, they've already developed. South Korea and Japan and China now, and now we're gonna see more countries come along. So, yeah, them, they're gonna, what do you call it? Their societies are going to move forward. Slipping my mind here what the word is, but yeah, they're gonna grow pretty strong, you know, in the next few years. Even Africa. We waste 20 years in the Middle East, let them fight each other. Yeah, but you know why we were there, right? We need that oil. So, you know, where there's oil, there's democracy. Taliban are the real rug pullers. Yeah, true that. 3210. Very nice. So, near the top, Mitchell. Very, very nice. Congratulations, man. 46K day. Got your MMAT money back. Hey, glad about that, man. So, we're still bag holding MMAT together. But, very, very fat gains for you there, man. Really happy. Congratulations. Taliban want the Afghanistan Federal Reserve, which is in the USA. Yeah, I saw that. The USA won't give them their assets, and neither will Europe, unless they give rights to, you know, like they give freedom and rights to people. We're pretty much talking about the women here. Apparently, Europe refuses to release their assets unless they give women their rights, and I think we're just not doing it no matter what. But yeah, mess of a situation there. Low roller. Mitchell said he made 46K. Marvin, you have conviction in the play. You feel like it's coming down soon? Hopefully. I'll give it till next week, but it's obviously being manipulated. So we're in it together, man. And I'm glad you're in the green at least. You know, I'm pretty in the red right here. I'm down like 20-something% right now. Not too bad, but this is ridiculous. The Middle East is only left to live in the Stone Age. Yeah, well, not the UAE, you know, and yeah, they got that oil money, but some of these poorer countries, yeah, you know, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, like them. Yeah, they're falling behind. Africa becomes China 2.0. Yeah, Africa is the next. Well, it's a continent, but it's gonna be. I totally agree. The next China, you know, they're gonna have this like slave labor, not slave labor, but pretty much, and they're gonna industrialize it. They're gonna go through a change right now, and China is investing a lot of money into Africa right now, because you know world domination. But I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube, but you know they're pouring money into Africa, and they don't expect to get paid back. It's all because like, okay, you owe us now. Let us use your stuff. That's what China's doing in Africa. Oh, Mitchell sold all his MMAT and AMC. Nice. So, you dumped the bags. Awesome, man. Glad you're out of that nightmare. What's up, Joe? Appreciate you for being here. I think it's been a couple of days, but glad you're here, man. Sakari says, run from Robin Hood fast. Yeah. Hate Robin Hood. You are tomorrow. Good, man. Worst brokerage ever. I wish we could all get our MMAT money back. Yeah. Yeah, me too. But I've just been selling covered calls, you know, for the 4 strike. So I'm still down. Probably like I was pretty even until it went down to 3. So now I'm down like $1,000 on MMAT, but I'm just gonna continue to sell covered calls for the 4 strike. And, you know, slowly average down that way. But as of now, I'm still holding the bags. 1010. You lost $100 on MMAT. They can keep it as long as you don't have to hear those 4 letters together anytime in the future. Yeah, I think we're all pretty much sick of MMAT. But we're all... But it's hilarious because we bond over this stuff. I thought about it the other day. Like, this is pretty funny. Everyone in the chat is just bonding over MMAT bag holding. We're all clowns. Saudi Arabia became moderate, let women drive and attend sports events. Yeah, but I think it's just because the Crown Prince, MBS, Mohammed bin Saud or whatever, I think he's just trying to seem more legitimate on the world stage, you know, like, if you want to be taken seriously on the world stage, you have to be progressive, you know, and give people basic rights. So, yeah, you know, Saudi Arabia is still pretty savage, you know, they cut up that reporter from the Washington Post, But on the outside, it appears like they're slowly making change. FULC, pretty ridiculous at this point. Damn right. Yeah, it's being artificially held up. It's, you know, that's my theory at least. It's being held up until next week, until they kill the options. Then hopefully it goes timber. Sup, Vertmaker? Appreciate you for being here, as always. Don't have to apologize for being late. Just glad you're here. USA will become third world country, and Asia countries become first world country. Well, I don't think the USA is ever going to become a third world country or even second world country, but definitely the gap is closing between us and other superpowers. So, a little bit concerning. I mean, not really. It's only fair. But yeah, other countries definitely catching up to us. Only 15% of Afghans support Taliban. That's why they're hanging down the Taliban flags and hanging up the Afghan flags. Yeah, but you know, when you come in there and you take it by force, what you gonna do? The whole situation's a mess. Good entry on MMAT or wait. You didn't like the earnings call, but the price is under 3 now, so you may enter. Yeah, you know, I think $3 is a good entry. Quickly look at that. I was going to talk about it, but really nothing too much going on. So 310 was actually, like 315 was actually strong support. It broke that. So this might come back to 270. Yeah, I'd probably wait till 270. That's the next support here. 270, 260-ish. I'd hold off. I put the buy orders in at 270. Not financial advice. Use Robinhood as backup if you can do more day trading. I have Robinhood. I just never ever used it. Like literally ever. I made it so I could get those referrals. You know, that referral money or whatever, that referral stock. But I've never actually used Robinhood, and I don't plan on it. MMAT, the gift that keeps on giving. We need some solid freaking PR. We did have that acquisition of that materials company, but that was short-lived. It went up to 4 and right back down to 3. The markets are about to tank more. You know why? Because Biden is about to speak. Give him the clown. Right. Well, I'll give him the donkey first. And a clown. Yeah. The Triple J's. Joe Biden, Janet Yellen, Jerome Powell. Anytime they open their mouths, market comes crashing down. They just need to shut up. MMAT, the only company in the world to have $500 million in equity and only make $600,000. It really reminds me of Microvision, MVIS. You know, it's like a lot of hype about it. The apes love it. It's a meme stock, and they do less than $1 million in revenue. I'm like, what the hell is this? But yeah, totally right. I don't know what's going on with MMAT, but I want out. You know, as soon as I'm going to keep selling these covered calls, as soon as I break even, I'm out. I'm done with this stupid-ass meme stock. Talking about vaccines, guess he will touch on Afghanistan as well. What are you talking about? Joe Biden? Not quite sure who you're talking about, 1010. I can use promoters' Robinhood referral link in my channel. Yeah, I can, but I don't know. I don't morally feel right promoting Robinhood. I hate that company. I hate the brokerage. And I've never actually used Robinhood. I have an account. I just never used it. So, don't really care too much for that. That's a new one? The donkey? No, it's not new. I just rarely use it. I only use it when we're talking about Democrats. I got the elephant, too. For the Republicans. Vertmaker entered a position in Clover today. $8 seems like a great entry. Yeah, 8 is pretty much the bottom. Yeah. 8 is like Very strong support. So, it shouldn't break that, but you never know. But 8 is an excellent entry there. Yeah. So, seems like you're bottom feeding the crap out of these things, Verb Maker. So, you're taking good positions here. What's up, Ray? Plus, they cap out your referral at $500 worth per year. Really? I didn't know that. That's in the fine print. Interesting. Yeah, so really no point. I hate Robinhood. Anyway, yeah, a lot of people in here already. Thank you guys. And, my apologies about the late start. And for everyone new that just came in, can you please hit the like button? I'd appreciate that. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. A lot of people in here. Going to be a great show already. I can tell. All right. Let's get to the watch list. All right. So the Dow Jones is down 1.08%. The Nasdaq is down 0.97%, and the S&P 500 is down 1.09%. Mitchell, what's the best brokerage? In my opinion, TD Ameritrade and IBKR, Interactive Brokers. Maybe people will tell you otherwise, but personally, I use TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, which is the program I'm using right here for the show. Thinkorswim for the research and the charting, and I use IBKR for executing the trades. I think IBKR is the best broker, but their platform is a little bit old and outdated, so I use Thinkorswim for the research part. But I would definitely check out IBKR if I were you. That's what I use. I like it a lot. Great brokerage. He's talking. Alarms going off. My God. Well, can't go down too much in the post market, but tomorrow that might not be good. I'm late. I'm fired. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, if I'm not in here at like 4 o'clock, if the show hasn't started by 4 o'clock, there's probably some technical difficulties going on. I literally hit go live, and I was talking to myself for like 10 minutes before someone said, like, I'm late. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm late? I'm right here. Can I stream him talking? Not really quite sure. I mean, I guess I can, but I'm not gonna do that. Gotta get to the show. But what's he talking about? Afghanistan? Probably. Biden talking SPY under 438 have dropped almost $1 in after hours. Yeah. Kind of scared about tomorrow. Anyway, all right, so let's take a look at the watch list. All right, so Apple's down 2.55%. That's pretty bad. Airbnb up 2%. AHPI up 12.22%. Although it really hasn't moved that much. This stock is so volatile. ALF, we'll talk about this one later. That's up 9.17% today. Was trending for a while, like last month. And it, just faded away. And now the chatter is the apes are starting to talk about it again. It's been trending past 2 days. AMD down 3.83%. Pulling back. That's almost back at 100 now. Amazon. Oh, I might have got filled on Amazon. I put an order in for 3,200. It's at 3,200 now. I probably got filled. Nice. All right, what else we got here? BlackBerry up 4.24%. That's mad random, but all right. Bumble up 9.79%. Interesting. Look at that. CRTD up 4.44%. DoorDash up 3.09%. Didi down 6.49%. Good. You came here to hear the gambling man. I'll take it as a compliment. Appreciate that, 1010. Keep speaking, Joe. Let me snag some deals tomorrow. Yeah, more buying the dip. Buy the effing dip. Hopefully Biden talks mad shiz about FULC so this thing can finally dump already. Honestly, dude, I don't think it's dumping until Monday. I think it's going to be held up. So the options get killed. Joe is very efficient. Everything in China is getting hit hard. You're just staying away. Yeah, give myself the clown on that one. I thought Alibaba at 210 was an excellent price. And then it went down to 170. And I'm like, what in the world is going on here? Alright, what do I think of LMT? For a long, considering everything going on over there. Give me 1 second. I could take a look at that after I'm done going through the watch list. Imagine Biden trash talking FULC. He goes like, "Folk, you all." Yeah, I did see a lot of puns about that on stock twits. DD is a good swing trading stock. Yeah, it is, and so is Oxygen. Anyway, let's get back to this. Gonna talk over the siren. My bad, guys. Okay, what else we got here? EGH. This thing goes down again, 6.27%. Express up 5.05%. FLGC down 4.7%. Clown on me. I covered at 450. Now it's down to $11. Yeah, FULC up 9.2%. GME's down 4%. Oh, Robinhood up 6.71%. I didn't even see that. Interesting. I think they reported earnings or something, right? I don't even know. But I did not see Robinhood up this much. Why wasn't it trending? That's weird. Got KXIN. Glad I covered that one. That's up 14.48%. Got MMAT up 3.44%. And Microvast is up today. I mean, it's pretty much done, but that's up 7.8% today. Dead cat bounce, maybe. What else we got here? Nano Dimension up 4.82%. NSAV down 5.44%. NVAX, NVAX, Novavax down 3.23%. Palantir up 5.47%. We'll talk about this later on. I don't know if we'll even do it, to be honest, because all these stocks I was going to talk about pulled back, and they're not even up that big. So maybe we'll do Palantir. Got Roblox up 6.08%. Ride, Lordstown Motors down 4%. Riot down 2.66%. Roku down 3.45%. Wow. SESN down 13.25%. I mean, that's not bad considering it was at 6 last week. SoFi's up 3.42%. Target down 2.78%. Tesla's up 3.5%. Viacom up 3.69%. This was up like almost 7% earlier, so major pullback there. But hey, I'll take it. And yeah, VRPX up another 49% today. We'll talk about that one first. Wayfair down 6%. Nasty. That's pretty much it. XPeng up 4.3%. Yeah, so overall, pretty bad day in the stock market, especially towards the end of the day. But there is still some green here, some bright spots, but pretty nasty day today. So hope you guys didn't lose too much money. Hope you guys made money. And if you didn't, hope you guys didn't lose too much money. Yeah, Zakaria says, no for Didi. Don't do it. Yeah, I would stay away from Didi. Should have bought SoFi under 14 yesterday. SoFi. Yeah, 14 was some pretty... I mean, actually, 1480 was some pretty strong support, and it broke that. And then it broke 14, which was some more support. But this should come back to 17 pretty quickly. But yeah, you know, a little bit of a missed opportunity there, but even at this price, even at 14.22, not a bad price at all. Anyway, so yeah, that is the stock market for today. Let's get to crypto. All right, so here's crypto. So this is a lot better than I last saw it. It was pretty red before. So a little bit of a bounce here. So crypto's down 0.07%. Really not too bad. Pretty sideways. I do see a good amount of red here, though. Bitcoin down 0.46%, below 45,000. Ether down 1.66%, pushing 3,000 again. Cardano's in third place now. Wow. It just passed Binance. So that's up 3.5% today. Crazy. Binance down 4%. XRP down 0.77%. Dogecoin down 3.4%. Solana's doing really well. And Luna. Solana's up 14.66%. Luna's up 19.13%. Chainlink down 5.47%. Litecoin down 4%. A lot of red here. Avalanche up 21%. So yeah, pretty mixed day for crypto. But I see more red than green. Let's see here. So you got Voyager token up 35%. Arweave up 27.38%. Quant up 22.57%. Got Avalanche, Luna, Solana. What about the red? So the worst thing is Helium, down 11.44%. Then MDX, Thorchain, Filecoin. NEM? I remember I bought NEM at like 20 cents years ago, and it's still at 20 cents. Interesting. So really not too bad of a day for crypto, honestly. Mixed results. A lot of green, a lot of red, but more green than red. So hope you guys made money on crypto today. And if not, hope it wasn't too bad for you guys. Okay. All right, going to take a look at this low roller article here, and then we'll get into the Fed news. Team officially reestablishes Dogecoin Foundation after 6 years. What team? The Dogecoin Foundation is coming back. I don't even know what the Dogecoin Foundation is. But says they were silent for 6 years and now they're back. So, bullish news, huh? 1 second, guys. Okay. So, the Dogecoin Foundation holds the Dogecoin mark and the Dogecoin logo and will maintain them for the community. This will mean that the foundation can continue to protect the Dogecoin brand and allow, under a very liberal license, the ability to use it for Dogecoin related memes, projects, and fun. Okay. So I guess the whole point of this foundation is to promote Doge. That's pretty cool. Coming back after 6 years. I didn't even know they existed, but pretty cool stuff here. So, Dogecoin is legit. It used to be a straight up meme coin, poop coin. It's legit now. It's here to stay. Pretty much everyone knows about Dogecoin. Even if they don't own it, people know what Dogecoin is. It's like the second most popular crypto after Bitcoin, maybe Ether. So, positive news here. Bullish sentiment. Maybe they'll have a hand in the Dogecoin concert. Okay. So let's get to the news today. 1 second, guys. No Taliban in Biden's speech. So what do you talk about? The market? That's like the number one issue right now. Taliban. And he just decides to avoid it. I mean, it's definitely on purpose. The co-founder of Ethereum and Elon Musk joined the Dogecoin Foundation. They got Elon Musk. That's legit. I don't know who everyone else is, but if you got Elon Musk in there, that provides some credibility. That's pretty cool. Now you need Mark Cuban. Dogecoin is the Pokemon of cryptocurrency. Not quite sure what you mean there. But, yeah, it's legit. It's here to stay. Doge is the real crypto now. Yep. It actually has value. And watch, one day, I'm totally joking about this, but maybe one day it'll be the official currency of Mars. When Elon Musk colonizes Mars. Just vaccine boosters. Wow. I'm pretty pissed about that too. No one told me I had to get a second shot. I thought I just got my vaccine and it's over with. Now we have to get more shots. I mean, we got to do what we got to do, right? But I'm like, what is this crap? I didn't sign up for this. Waiting for some turbulence / instability ahead then. He's totally dodging the subject. Alright. Dogecoin is a household name of cryptocurrency for kids and average Joe. Yeah, pretty funny. The first time before SNL happened, before Elon Musk hosted SNL, all my friends who have absolutely no experience in investing, they're all hitting me up. Should I buy Doge? I'm like, probably not. No. Not right now. So everybody and their moms, they know about Dogecoin. It's legit. All right, let's read this. The Fed is closing in on the taper, but there's still a lot of the market. The Fed is closing in on the taper, but there's a lot the market economy still can't know for sure. The Fed is going to taper soon enough, according to several Fed officials and just about every market expert. The only question is when that policy shift starts. Inflation, which has been such a key factor in arguments for and against the Fed moving quicker, has slowed down on the consumer side of pricing, but remains red hot in the housing and rental markets and among producers amid global supply chain bottlenecks. The most important voice of all on tapering bond purchases, Fed Chair Jerome Powell is among Fed officials not saying anything certain yet about the taper timeline. Okay. You swing traded DD a couple times of success in the past. Well, hey, if it works, I don't know anything about that, about swing trading DD, but hey, if it works, man. Congratulations to you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Go ask someone in the street. They don't know what Cardano, Binance, and Topcoin. No, they don't. They know Bitcoin and Dogecoin. That's it. Okay, so we're getting some progress here. You know, before the Fed, all along, they were like, we're not even thinking about tapering. And then now the tone has shifted a little bit. Now it's, we're going to taper eventually. We just don't know when. So it's probably coming next year, I would say. 2022 is my best guess. But, you know, for the longest time, they've been saying, we're not going to do anything, And they haven't been doing anything, but the market never agrees with them. The market never believes them, despite how many times they said we're not going to do anything. Now, the market thinks they're going to do something, that they're lying. And now they come out and say they are going to do something. They're going to start tapering. So, not sure how much this is going to affect the market. We still probably have a few months before anything happens. But this is definitely going to slow down the economy and the market. So this is bearish news, not good news. But at least we have some clarity now, instead of like, we're not going to do anything at all. We're not thinking about doing anything. And now it's like, okay, now we're thinking about doing something. So yeah, change of tone for the Fed. So probably in a few months, by next year, you know, expect some slowdown in growth for the economy and the market. Reminder that minutes released today were for the meeting that happened 3 weeks ago. Don't take into account recent employment inflation numbers. Well, there's another problem with employment because, and I don't want to get too political here, but literally, you get more money sitting at home on your ass on unemployment than actually going to work a job. Like, and I'm not knocking anyone that does this. I'm just saying, like, I mean, I do the same thing. It just doesn't make sense, you know? It incentivizes you to stay home and not work. Like, why would I go work some slave job if I can just sit at home and make more money? Doesn't make any sense. So, but, you know, the unemployment's going to run out soon. The rent moratorium is going to end soon. So people do have to go back to work soon. So that's good for the economy. But the overall tone of the Fed, not good. Hood all over the place. Yeah, still trying to establish its real price there. Jackson Hole meeting, where all the power players get together and make decisions, happens next week. Bet they start tapering the end of this year. Yeah, 2022, I would say. Sometime in 2022. Maybe early 2022. They're probably going to start tapering. Definitely by 2023. Michael Burry fight against Cathie Wood in the news. Again? I know they were on Twitter. I think Michael Burry deleted his Twitter or something. Maybe it's back up. But Cathie Wood was tweeting that Michael Burry's an idiot. So that's still a developing story. We'll see who was right. A lot of people got rich on Dogecoin and day trade on crypto. Some people don't need to work. Yeah, you know, it's a privilege to be able to do this. So, you know, be grateful, guys. This is a great job, you know, just day trading. And very fortunate to be in this position, myself and, you know, the rest of you guys. So, this is a great job. Don't take it for granted. It's actually now all about place. Earnings about to It's actually now all the place. Earnings about to get released. I thought it got released already. But yeah, that's today. I thought it was after. So, interesting. So it went up 6% before earnings got released. So we'll have to take a look at that once it does get released. You're starting to see a lot of people assuming homeless. You're starting to see a lot of, I'm assuming, homeless people in your area. Where do you live, man? If you live in a major city, that's nothing new. You know, like New York, there's bums all over the place. Every single block. They're getting brave, too. It's like, can I get $5? I'm like, $5? How about one? How about none? And yeah, LA, you know, California got a really bad homeless problem. 50% of all homeless live in California. You know, that South Park episode? California. Super cool to the homeless. I love that show. Yeah, Texas now, everywhere is a lot of homeless people. Portland, a lot of homeless people everywhere. All right, so that's all the news for today. Let's get into some analysis. Okay, so first one, PMCB. Okay, here is PMCB, Pharmacyte Biotech. This finishes at $9.90 today. That is up 189.47%. Hood earnings missed. That's pretty disappointing. It's going timber. Probably, I don't know. I haven't seen the price yet, but it's probably going timber soon. I thought they did pretty well as a company. That's weird. So this is a relatively new stock. Only have 8 days of trading so far. But today was a big one. No specific news to justify this price action today. So probably just a lot of ape stuff going on here. Apes piled in, institutions piled in, causing a short squeeze. Now, we don't have too much data here to analyze, but let's go over what we do have. So on the first day of trading, So on the second day of trading, this gap down from 660. So that was a bullish indicator. So it was likely to go back up to 660 to fill that gap. Now today, that gap gets filled. But we have a new gap. This gapped up at 350. So that's a bearish indicator that is telling us that this is likely to come back down to 350 eventually at some point to fill that gap. And probably sooner than later, in my honest opinion. RSI. We could do the 5-day RSI. 10-day? No, 5-day. You know what? Screw the RSI. So this did 227 million in volume today. A lot of volume. I mean, this hasn't been trading for that long, but this is by far the biggest volume day thus far. So this squeeze / pump today was confirmed by the volume. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Which is weird because this is a small college town. Couldn't get any shares on this thing, which you guess is a good thing. Yeah, but tomorrow it's going timber. Pulling back in the aftermarket right now. That's usually a good sign it's going down tomorrow. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Is that where the Crimson Tide play? Don't really know. I don't watch too much college football. That is pretty weird though. You don't really see too many homeless people in they usually live in big cities. But they're everywhere, man. Everywhere now. All right. So if you want to go long, well, and this is also pulling back in the aftermarket. This is now down to 920 at the time of recording. So that's a bearish indicator. Usually when something closes below, usually when something runs below what the stock closed at for the day in the aftermarket, that's a bearish indicator. And when something is trading above what it closed at for the day in the aftermarket, that's usually a bullish indicator. So yeah, it's pulling back in the aftermarket. That's a bearish indicator. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I wouldn't do that. I do not recommend that. You would be FOMOing in the top right now. This already went up almost 200% today. Got a gap up at 350. Insane volume. So, a lot of bearish indicators here. No bullish indicators. There's probably not too much more room left to run, if any. So, logically, it doesn't make much sense to go long here. You would probably FOMO in the top, and you're going to end up holding a bag. Maybe this will continue to run, but I highly, highly doubt this has much more room to go to the upside. So, doesn't logically seem like a good play here, going long. I don't recommend that. And if you want to go short, not financial advice, but again, for the same reasons, gap up at 350, high volume, 200% run today, pulling back in the aftermarket, getting a lot of bearish indicators here. So, I think that going short is an excellent play here. This should come back to 350 to fill the gap. Not saying you should hold it all the way down to 350, but this probably will pull back pretty significantly in the short term. So, a lot of tendies to be made here. This is a huge opportunity to go short. Not financial advice. And it's a pretty low risk, high reward play here, going short. This really can't go too much more to the upside, and there's a lot of downside potential. So yeah, looks like an excellent short play. I'm probably going to go for it, and I support everyone who wants to do the same. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. Consider taking profits, not financial advice, but after a 200% gain, it's probably going to pull back. So lock up the gains right here, guys. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is PMCB, Pharmacyte Biotech. You really hope there are shares available tomorrow? There should be. This one and VRPX, yeah. Gonna be some fat gainers tomorrow. Alright, speaking of, that's next. So this is down to 2024 in the aftermarket. Let me draw some more here. Okay, here is VRPX, Virpax Pharma. This finishes at $22.90 today. That is up 49.19%. Okay, so it appears like the squeeze was not done. Yesterday, this was squeezing, went up 300% yesterday, something like that. And today, it's up another 50%. absolutely insane. But it does appear now like the squeeze is over. It's pulling back in the aftermarket, pushing $20. So that's a bearish indicator. This is most likely over. Probably going to pull back from here. But this price action today was just a continuation from yesterday's price action. So let's analyze this. So we have a double gap here. Yesterday it gapped up at 450. And today it gaps up again at 1650. So those are bearish indicators. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this never comes back to 450. But we have a new gap up today at 1650. That's a bearish indicator. That is telling us that this is likely to come back down to 1650 eventually to fill this gap. And probably will be in the short term, in my honest opinion. Okay. So right now this is sitting on the support of 2280, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 3060 and then $36, which is, and then the high of $36. Oops. And then the high of $36, which it hit today. And if it breaks 36, then it's onto the upside, onto uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself the true value of this stock. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support is 2170, 1650, 1530, and then 850. And there's a bunch of support below 850, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 22.90, the channels either way, to the upside and the downside, are extremely wide. So expect a very significant amount of price action, either way this goes. However, if/when this comes back down to 850, the channels start to narrow. There's a lot of support there, so I expect the price action to slow down a lot if/when this hits 850. RSI is currently at 93. So that is extremely overbought and extremely overvalued. So be very cautious, guys. And this did 49 million in volume today. Very significant volume day. Not as much as yesterday, but still way above average. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay. So if you want to go long right now, I wouldn't do that, and I do not recommend that. Getting a lot of bearish indicators here. Gap up, high RSI, high volume, pulling back in the aftermarket. All indications are saying that this is going to crash pretty hard. It ran up real fast, and it's going to come down real fast. Really no bullish indicators here. Everything here is screaming sell/short. So, going long here is a high risk, low reward play, because this really shouldn't run too much to the upside, even if it does go that way. So it doesn't logically make too much sense to go long here. Pretty much asking for disaster if you do that. So I wouldn't do that, and I don't recommend that. Now, if you want to go short, seems like an excellent play. Not financial advice. But again, a lot of bearish indicators here. High RSI, high volume, gap up, pulling back in the aftermarket. And again, the chart here is pretty much screaming either to sell this or to short it. This looks really, really bearish. It looks like it's gonna come crashing down in the short term. I would say to at least 1650 to fill the gap. And this is a high reward, low risk play because there's a lot of downside potential here. And even if this does continue to run to the upside, it really can't go too much further. So going short here looks like an excellent play. There's a lot of tendies to be made. So I'm probably going to go for it. And I support everyone else who wants to do the same. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. Consider taking profits. It's probably going down. So lock up the profits. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is VRPX, Virpax Pharma. Okay. Got ALF. Okay. So here is ALF Alfi Inc. This finishes at $11.07 today. That is up 9.17%. Okay. I think OBS just disconnected for a second. So I want to make sure that it's working again. Can someone tell me if I'm good? I think I'm good, but you never know. Anyway. So yeah, here's ALF Alfi Inc. This finishes at $11.07 today. That is up 9.17% today. Cool. Looks like I'm good. Awesome. So this is weird because this was a highly trending stock a couple of weeks ago. And then it sold off and faded off. No one talked about it anymore. But the past couple of days, this has been trending again. Had a fat gain yesterday. And again, today, ran up another 9%. So, this stock has been on a pretty good run past couple of days. Past 2 days. I don't think there was news or anything. Oh, there was news. Okay, so we got some news. So Grove and Alfi enter a strategic partnership. So Grove is a CBD company. That's interesting. So Alfi is in 12 major markets in the United States. And I think Grove is going to advertise on the Alfi tablets, in these Ubers and the Lyfts. So that was good PR today. Good positive news. So not sure how much that had to do with this run today, but probably had something to do with it. So yeah, stock finishes up 9% today. All right, let's analyze this. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 1130 and $10. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 1130, 1280, 1410, 1480, 1630, 1850, $20, and then the high of $22.50. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be $10, $9.10, $8, $7, $6.15, $5.60, $5.10, $4.60, $3.70, and then the low of $2.80. So right now to the upside and the downside, the channels are pretty decently sized. So either way this goes, expect a good amount of price action. So the RSI is currently at 58, so a little above average. And this did 20 million in volume today. Pretty significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay. So honestly, all right. So it looks like we have a possible cup and handle here. Top of the cup being around 14, and the bottom of the cup being around 7. So this might come back to 14 to complete the cup. Maybe. We'll see. So if you want to go long right now, all right. So honestly, it's kind of hard to tell where this is going right now. We're getting a lot of neutral indicators here. You know, the RSI and the volume, those are pretty neutral. The only bullish indicator we're getting here is the possible cup and handle. And we actually have a bearish indicator as well. We have a gap up at 370, which never filled. So that means that this is likely to come back down to 370 to fill that gap. So we're getting neutral indicators, a bullish indicator, and a bearish indicator. So really all over the place, really hard to tell where this is going right now. And for that reason, I think the best play is to stay away from this altogether. If you go long or short right now, that can be pretty risky. Not super risky to where you're gonna get short squeezed or where this is gonna, this is gonna go timber or anything. But it's just pretty hard to predict which way this is gonna move. So I think the best play is to hold off, give it a couple of days or a couple of weeks, see how the price action goes, and reevaluate. Taking a position here isn't necessarily gambling, but this isn't the greatest entry point. If you were long, you already missed the bottom. If you want to go long, you already missed the bottom. And if you want to go short, this may not be the top yet. So I'm not going to say don't take a position, but understand that if you do take a position, there is a little bit of risk involved here. I wouldn't do it, but if you guys want to, then sure, go ahead. Just understand the risks, the risks that are involved here. Okay. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ALF Alfi Inc. Marvin, people call you crazy, but you think it's going to keep running? Not going long, though? It can. It definitely can. I can definitely see this going to 14, maybe even 15. But I don't know about a squeeze, I don't think it's going past 22.50. But this is a meme stock, you never know. And the CEO, really likes the apes. He's kind of like Adam Aaron, to where he caters towards the apes. So maybe, you never know. It's going up in the aftermarket. We'll see, but yeah. Safest, best play is just to stay away from it altogether. These meme stocks are crazy. Now on Fox News crying how come Trump is banned from Twitter while Taliban and ISIS are not? That is true. That is true. They have a point there. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie. It's not even just Twitter. It's like Facebook and Instagram too. Because I think Facebook and some other companies were like, nope, we're not gonna ban the Taliban. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get too political, and I'm not the biggest fan of, Donald Trump. Not the biggest fan of Biden either, but they have a legitimate point there. What happened to free speech? You give the terrorists free speech, but you don't give the ex-president free speech. Amazing. Really ugly looking cup, though. Yeah, it is, but a cup is a cup. Kind of, yeah. A deformed cup here. Slow bleed and then fast pump. Sup, Nor? Late to the party. What do we cover to go long on? Nothing. But glad you're here, man. Appreciate you. We've covered PMCB, which I said go short. We cover VRPX, which I said go short. And we just did ALF, which I said maybe go long, but probably better just to stay away from it. Yeah, everything today went up, so we got SGOC and Palantir left. I don't know if I'm going to talk about Palantir. Do you guys want me to talk about Palantir? You guys really care? Because I was going to talk about MMAT and Tesla and Palantir, and I was like, didn't really do too much today. Palantir made some movements today, so I'll only talk about it if you guys want. But I'm going to do SGOC, and if you guys want, then I'll do Palantir. Is there news on this one? Yeah, SESN did pull back today. I did see that. You wait for your time to go Rainbow Bear out of the bushes on SGOC. Definitely on PMCB and VRPX, but SGOC, this could squeeze back up to 20. You never know. Then you go Rainbow Bear. Not right now. SESN. It seems like a decent buy, Nor. It seems like it's bottoming out right here. Like 130 does seem like some support here. But if you really want to be safe, then I would just hold off. Give it a couple of weeks. But to be honest, 130 is not a bad price at all, Really can't go too wrong here. But it might come down a little bit more, but it ain't gonna come crashing down or anything like that. So it's a decent price, but you probably can get better if you wait a little bit. ALF. You wouldn't hold it very long though if you did buy. Yeah, it's probably coming back to 2. You gotta have a game plan, Buy low here, dump it like 2. It's hard because there's no gap down. But this is a potentially good buying opportunity. Get out before the next FDA denial. Yeah, that's all pump. That's what all this biotech stuff is. Just straight pump and dump. ALF. I mean, I guess there could be a bigger cup at like 20. If it goes to 20, then I would say, okay, pretty decent short. But right now, All right, back to SGOC. Is there news on this or no? I don't think so. Huh? Okay. says here, Wolfpack Research issues report on website titled SGOC, Multiple Arrests, Financial Fraud, and Money Laundering. So I have no idea what that is about. Could be some like Hindenburg stuff, where they write a report and then they purposely, so they write a hit piece and then they short it down themselves. Could be something like that. Ruh-roh. Yeah. So here is SGOC. SGOCO Group. This finishes at $7.20 today. That is up 67.44%. Pulling back pretty hard in the aftermarket. Okay. So this was another, I wouldn't call it meme stock, but this was trending a bunch a couple weeks ago. At one point it hit 29, and then it has since faded back down to $4. But today we have a really big day. Huge bounce. This is interesting because we just had that hit piece come out from Wolf Research, and yet the stock is still flying. So it doesn't make too much sense there. Could be the overall market disagreeing with Wolf Research and squeezing a lot of bears out. But who knows? Anyway. So we do have a possible cup and handle here. The top of the cup could be a lot of things. It could be 10. Could be 14.50. Could be 20. But this does appear like a cup is forming, and $4 may have been the bottom. Hopefully. So that's a bullish indicator, possible cup and handle forming. Okay. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 780 and 430, 420. And 420, nice. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 780, 980, 1110, 1190, 1325, 1430, 17, 1875, $20, and then the high of 20. Why am I lagging? Come on. There we go. And then the high of $29. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 420, 370, and then $3. And there's some support below $3, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 720, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide. So expect a pretty significant amount of price action either way this goes right now. However, if/when this comes back down to 420, the channels start to narrow, and I expect the price action to slow down. If/when this hits 420. Marvin, would have loved to gotten it in at the bottom of that 29 crazy run. Yeah, like 250 at like $3 would have been crazy. Yeah, that's tempting. 420. This is ape residue all over. Who sold 420.69? Yeah, meme stock right here. Okay. RSI is currently at 50, so that is very, very average. So according to the RSI, this current price, 720, is pretty fair market value. And this did 58 million in volume today. Very significant volume. Way above the average. So this squeeze / pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay. So if you want to go long, honestly, I don't think it's a bad play, but this may come back down to 420. Nice. It appears that 420 was the bottom. So, you know, after a 70% run today, this really isn't the greatest entry anymore. It's a decent entry, but I think you really missed your chance. So, I would wait to see if this comes back down to 420 and see if you can grab it there at that price. But I don't think going long here, taking a position at 720, is really that great of a play. So I would support going long if you hold off and you can get this back at 420. Now, if you want to go short, I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't do that. While this can pull back to 420 or lower, this also has the potential to keep going up. And who knows, you know, this is a low-key meme stock. This may come back up to 10. Maybe 14.50. Maybe 17, maybe 20, maybe 29. So, I think the amount of money that you would be making is not really worth the risk here. The risk is not worth the reward going short here. I mean, at most you could probably make 20%, and you're risking getting short squeezed out. So, it doesn't really seem worth it. Again, it's not a bad play. It could work out, but I think if you want to go short here, you should probably wait and see if this goes up higher and you can get a better price going short. Going long and short here, this current price, 720, really not the greatest entry. So, similar to going long, I would support going short. Just hold off, see if you can get this at a better price. I would say if this hits 14, then that's a pretty decent price to enter a short position. But at this current price, 720, I don't think this is the greatest entry for going short. So I wouldn't do that, and I don't recommend that. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is SGOCO Group. This is SGOC. SGOCO Group. Alright, so it seems like no one really cares about Palantir. So that's all the analysis for today. Let's get to the YOLOs. Let me take a look at the watch list here. Let's see what's going on in the aftermarket. Damn, I covered at 70 for AZRX. Now it's down to 68. I knew I should have held it a little longer. Oh, well. ALF is going up. got NRXP. It's going down, but I already covered that. That's down to 13 now. 13.30. We got PMCB down to 860. That's pulling back hard. So, yeah. Now's the time to bear rate it. Come on, shorts, you bears, pile in, not financial advice. It's going down. It's going timber. SGOC, pulling back. That's down to 650. And VRPX pulling back. That's down to 1930 now. Yeah, these biotech pump and dumps starting to dump. AG. Is it this one? First Majestic Silver. It's Canadian, eh? Yeah, we can take a look at it. I'm not sure if this is what you want me to take a look at. First Majestic Silver. You can tell me while I pull up these Yolos. It is? Alright. Okay. So RSI is at 33, 34. So that's pretty low. I don't have support and resistance here, but this is definitely not a bad price. $12. It might go lower. It kind of looks like it probably will go a little lower. But this is pretty decent entry right here. $12. Low RSI. Kind of looks like we got a cup forming here. And a gap down. So that's a bullish indicator. Gap down at 17.75. So likely to come back up there eventually. Yeah, you know, I would say you could either buy in here and average down, or you can wait to see if you can get this at a better price. But $12 is really not a bad price at all. Pretty good entry here. So, yeah, either buy at 12, and average down, or maybe wait till, I don't know, don't have the support here. Maybe 1140. Kind of looks like some support there. 1150, 1140. But, yeah, really can't blame you if you want to go long right here at 12. Would love to, but still no shares available. Yeah, Marvin, put them in for 4 a.m. There probably will be shares at 4 a.m. I don't know about later tonight, but there should be some by tomorrow morning. Okay, YOLO time. 1 second, guys. Let me pull it up. All right. So today we got SPY, Amazon, Ford, and GME, and Wish. Okay. So this first one is by Panicky Lemur. He has a tag here, Professional Art Hard. I've definitely reviewed this guy before. This guy is somewhat of a Wall Street Bets legend. So he says, YOLO update, lost corn with a P, 1500 SPY, 0 days till expiration, 445 call. Bought today at 10:30, sold to close at 12:30. Added 100 more contracts to try to average down. F me. This was not house money, this is my savings. Excuse me, I am going to go throw up again. Okay. Well, first we see here, his account is down 39,000 bucks, down 69%. Nice. All right, so here we got 1,400 share. Excuse me. Here we have 1,400 calls for SPY, 445 strike, expiring today. So it's already over. Okay. So this was a 53.5K YOLO, and he's down 8,800 bucks, down 16.5%. So he says he already closed it. Good, he closed it, because if he didn't, he would have been down 55, like over 50K. That is insane. All right. They call him the Wendy's man. Yeah, damn right. Right here. Now, he actually cut it before he I don't think he's in the dumpster yet. He actually cut it before a major disaster happened. Tencent went really heavy, short term, all the eggs in a single basket, and all that poor form. Poor form. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So don't do this, guys. This is a super FD here. This is like a 1-day option trade. YOLO'd 50 something K. Don't do that unless you're a millionaire. I mean, what's the strike? 445. What's SPY at? It's at 440. So it wasn't a bad strike, pretty decent strike, but bad expiration. And just the super ape art hard play here. So don't do this unless you got the money to do so and you feel like gambling. Now I will say, at least he cut when he was only down 16.5%. At least he didn't let this run through the end of the day. He was smart enough to do that at least. So he only lost 8.8K and not 54K. So there's a bright spot. But yeah. Pretty risky stuff here. This was a gamble. Super FD. Didn't work out, but at least he saved face. At least he cut. He knew when to cut. And he lives to see another day. Still down 69% though, overall, on the account. So yeah, what can we learn from this? Choose better expirations. And yeah, don't FOMO 50 grand unless you really can afford that. So, Panicky Lemur, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss, but kudos to you. You knew when to cut it. You didn't let it run, and you could have lost a lot more. This could have went really bad. It only ended up being a little bad. But still, almost a 9K loss. That's pretty disgusting, so sorry about that. But yeah, good luck to you, man. Look forward to more posts, and hope you make your money back. Low roller. I can do live reaction for the same Asian dude a couple months ago. Sure. We can take a look at that after I'm done with the YOLOs. Maybe, just maybe, he got out on the bounce 2 hours prior to market close. No, he said he got out at 12:30. So SPY. So 12:30. So he got out while the market was still, I mean, it was down a little bit, but he got out before the big crash, the big sell-off. So that's good. This could have been really, really bad. Hoping it was West Coast time. Totally forgot about that. No, I think it's East Coast time. I think he got out before it. He avoided major disaster here. All right, this next one is by Quatamach all right. Quatamach, the Aztec god. Okay. They say, diamond hands, we aren't letting go. Amazon to the moon. All right, so we got one call here for Amazon. The hell is this? 3,605 strike. Expiring September 17th, so 1 month out. So this was a 22.6K YOLO. Right now he's down $2,100, down 80%. Still has 523 left in equity here. Okay. So Amazon's currently at 3,200. So for this to reach the strike by expiration, this needs to go 10% in 1 month. Possible, but pretty unlikely. This is not a meme stock. Amazon definitely will go back up, but it's not gonna pump super hard. It's gonna gradually make its way back up. So I think 10%, over 10% in a month is pretty unreasonable here. So I'm gonna have to disagree. Diamond hands we aren't letting go. No, I think you should paper hands this one. I think you should let go. Still got $523 in equity. That's a lot of money. And if you diamond hands, you're probably going to lose it. Again, possible this works out, but I really doubt it. So I think really the only play, the smartest play would be to cut the loss here. Take your 20%, your $523, and move on. Because if not, it's probably going to zero. So I'm assuming that he bought these before earnings. It's a decent strike, not the best expiration, and not the best timing. So overall, not the best play here, but it wasn't terrible, but just didn't work out. So yeah. Quatamach, the Aztec god. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss so far. If I were you, I would cut the remainder of this. Take the equity out. Because if you don't, it's probably going to zero. But you say diamond hands, you're not letting go. So, hey, good luck to you, man. Hope it works out for you. Please post updates. Thanks for posting. Alright, this one is by Dell454. He says, I'm effed, so I buy more. Gotta play on words here, because it's for Ford. Alright, so here we got 450 calls for the 16 strike expiring August 24th. Little more than a month out. So this was a This was over a 7K YOLO, and right now he's down 4,500 bucks, down 63%. All right, what is Ford at? Ford's at 13. Okay, so Ford is at 13, so that means that this would need over a 20% gain in a little over a month. Very, very unlikely to happen. Again, this is not a meme stock. This is a legitimate blue chip company. These things don't move that fast. And 16 is near the high. So, yeah. Month and a half. Like 25% to go. My bad about the sirens, guys. Yeah, over 20% to go. Month and a half. Looks very, very unlikely. Still has 2,700 bucks in equity here. So I think the play is to cut. I mean, it has a chance. I just really think it's unlikely. Still a lot of money here, 2,700 bucks. If you hold this, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose that every single day. It's gonna bleed and bleed and bleed. So tough situation, but I think the play here is to cut. Save face, save your 2,700 bucks, live another day. This is a pretty decent play. I just think that the strike price, not the strike, I think the expiration is way too close. He didn't give himself enough time for this to work. This probably would have worked if he bought a Leaps for like 2022, 2023. This probably would have been a pretty good play. But he's given himself a little over a month for this to go 20%. Probably not going to happen. I mean, the strike is decent. The entry is decent, I guess. But really bad expiration. That makes the whole trade here. So, Dell454, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss so far. If I were you, I would cut the remainder and live another day. Because it's really not looking too good right now. Highly unlikely this is going to go to 16 by September 24th. But yeah, man. Thanks for posting. Good luck to you. Please post updates. 1010, you don't hate the Ford play? Throw 20 bucks at it and see if premiums go up a penny or two? Yeah, but this ain't 20 bucks. This is 7K. You'd buy it now but wouldn't pay 16 cents for it? It's at 6 cents. $6. That's its average cost, is 16. It's at 6 now. $6 for one. But still probably not going to work. I would do it if it had a further expiration. But, yeah. September 24th, not great at all. Oh, it got deleted. Well, I had a post about some lost corn with a P. He says, I also lost 100K on GME earlier this year. My wife is divorcing me by the end of the year for her boyfriend. But it got deleted. This was a Wish YOLO. And it was down like 70K on margin or something. It was a pretty good post. But it got deleted. That's unfortunate. Robinhood earnings released today. Yeah, I think Zakaria already mentioned that. We can take a look at that. But I think he said it missed. You can afford 6 cents contract. Well, it's that cheap because it's not likely to work. But yeah, that is pretty cheap. Hood. Okay. Robinhood says 62% of crypto trading was in Dogecoin. Lol. And then probably, what, 50% of options, of stock trading is options. So pretty much all their crypto is Dogecoin. People trade Robinhood. They trade crypto on Robinhood for Dogecoin only, pretty much. Where's the earnings? $565 million in revenue. And EPS was negative $2.16. So I'm not sure what the estimates were, but I don't think these were that. I don't think this was that great. How's the market reacting? Yeah, it's down to 45.50 right now. So bad earnings. Bad earnings. Market doesn't like it. It's down 10%. Good. I need to save screenshots because it won't get deleted. That's a smart idea. Didn't think about that. They usually don't get deleted. So yeah, I think these are bad earnings. I don't know what the estimates were, but the market doesn't like it. And yeah, down 10% right now after earnings. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Okay, low roller, let me see this video here. If it's too long, I don't really want to do it. Let's see. Give me 1 second.
Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to give
Alright, it's only 2 minutes. Sure, we could do it. Alright, hopefully it doesn't lag that much.
an update in my portfolio. Right now my portfolio is at $30,735.60. Today I'm down another 22.48%. And in the past week, it's been a gap down every single day. It looks like a staircase.
Oh my god.
Like stairs, because every single day
Must be trading options. Must be trading options. What the hell?
it's another gap down. This is because BABA, it's been gapping down every single day for the past week.
Oh yeah, I feel the pain. I have options on Baba. I feel him. I feel the pain. But it seems like he has a large position in this.
And this is most of my portfolio, so that's why it's been going down every...
Alright, yeah, he said it's most of his portfolio. So yeah, diversification, guys. Like I got Alibaba calls too, but I didn't freaking all in on it. Not that dumb. Chinese stocks getting clapped, yeah. Especially Alibaba. I bought in at 210. Get out now? I don't know about that. It's pretty damn low. Maybe buy the dip. But you don't know how low it's going. Alibaba's price target is $300. It's at 170. Just absurd. But yeah, he's using debit spread. Okay. Well, let's keep watching. But yeah, this is not a smart idea. You know, I don't mind going for the Chinese stocks, but you can't all in like this. He didn't all in, but he pretty much did. What's up, Steve? You're in DD, but for the long. Hey, good luck to you, man. Pretty rough right now, but, you know, not financial advice. If you average down, you should be fine.
Every single day by a lot. However, I think it's going to be a different story tomorrow. Maybe. Because I'm looking at the...
He thinks it's going to be a different story tomorrow. Sounds like a lot of hopium. Sounds like a bag holder. Bag holder alert. Noor almost bought Alibaba for less than 90. Oh, that sucks, man. You told him to invest on crypto, he can triple his money already? Yeah, just buy Dogecoin. No, I'm totally kidding. But crypto probably better than Alibaba right now. It's like he stuck his finger in the light socket and said, ow, that hurt, and repeated over and over again. It's gonna bounce, it's gonna bounce. Yeah, it kind of sounds like hopium. I think it's gonna turn around tomorrow. Maybe. Steve, you did not down, so you're not down much, but you have nothing time for it. Didi fooled you. Yeah, you know, just a lot of FUD right now. Now is not really the best time to be buying. Well, it's a scary time to buy. I'm not going to say don't buy, because, you know, as a wise man once said, buy the effing dip. Buy the fear. No, seriously. So, yeah, if you give it time, if you're willing to hold, you should be okay. But, yeah, right now it's pretty rough for all the Chinese stocks. All right, let's get back to this.
Baba in Hong Kong right now, and it's green. For the first time in forever, it's actually green. As you can see, it's been going down every day, but after all those red days, we might close either flat or green today, which is a good sign. But anyways, I've decided...
Oh yeah, I'm only down $40,000, but it's a green day. Great sign. This guy gets the clown right now.
Decided that I'm gonna roll out a lot of my plays to a later expiration date. I'm thinking like somewhere in 2022, at least June 2022.
Now see, he has a debit spread. He has 15 debit spreads on it. 175, 180 calls. Then he sold calls for 195. Interesting. And then he has more here, 200 calls. He has a lot. He's doing a lot here. Then he has more debit spreads down here, 185, 190. Yeah. So he's doing a lot of complicated option stuff here on just one stock.
And maybe a higher strike price, or like around the $200 strike price in either mid to late 2022. That's what I'm going to do. Is going to roll them out. And hopefully
he's going to roll the options. They're not working, so let's just put more money in it. Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow's a green day. That'll help a lot. But if not, there's still ways to roll them out. But anyways, that's my plan. And yeah, it's been going horribly in the past week. It's a gap down every single day. Crazy. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to roll them out to a much later expiration date. And then hopefully it'll recover. And if it doesn't, then it is what it is.
All right, so he's doubling down. You heard it. Alibaba jump in NFT bandwagon this week. Really? They're doing NFTs? That'll help. Seriously feel Alibaba's going to turn around anytime now and it's gone. I sure hope so. Because I'm down pretty big on Alibaba right now. So, I hope, you know, for everyone's sake, for this guy's sake, for my sake, that Alibaba does turn around. But I'm being realistic. We don't need one green day. We need multiple fat green days. But, yeah, only a matter of time, right? We'll see. This China thing isn't over yet. But I like this guy. You know, he's very calm and composed. Understands what he's doing, although it's a little bit risky. Yeah, he's down 40K, and he's doubling down, essentially. He's just rolling the options back, so he has more time before expiration. I don't know. Maybe you should just go for the shares, man. But he wouldn't be a true ape if he did. Tencent, thanks for the link. Definitely want to see how the story ends. Don't think it ends well. Well, he said he's going to roll into 2022. So, quite a bit of time before the story ends. But yeah, doesn't seem to be going very well right now. Alright. So yeah, low roller, thanks for that. Oops. This is me, but with MMAT. Yeah, you and everyone else, me too. Every single day. Good. And then you get one green day. Yes! And then next day. It's right back down. Yeah, covered calls, guys. Covered calls is the way on MMAT. Alright, guys. That's the show for today. Appreciate you guys. Pretty good show. A lot of people in here. Thank you guys for coming. Sorry about the beginning. You know, a little technical difficulties. But I got it all sorted out. Pretty good analysis today. I'm going for those short plays tomorrow if I can get the shares. Yeah, PMCB and VRPX. Home run plays right there, not financial advice. I can subscribe to his channel. Yeah, I should probably do that. Steve wants to know what you're in at, Marvin. I'm in at 5, and then I averaged down 2 times already selling covered calls. Well, I sold puts. I sold puts for 5, and then I sold covered calls for 4, and now it's at 3. So I'm still down like a K on that, a grand. But I'll just sell more covered calls, and you know, there's fat premiums on them, so I'm slowly averaging down. 436. That's not bad. That's not too bad. I mean, considering now, $3 it is pretty bad, but you know, some people balled in at 15, at 20. That's pretty bad. You were doing great until you met MMAT and Didi. All else green. Hey, no, that's how it goes, man. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. You will hold at that. Well, yeah, Steve, not sure if you know about covered calls or like option trading. But if you have 100 shares, you can sell covered calls. And that's one way to average down. But yeah, it's pretty funny because a lot of my viewers here, a lot of you guys, are just straight up bag holding MMAT. Like almost everyone, almost all the regulars are bag holding MMAT. And it's a bond. It's a way to bond. It's super hilarious. Everyone just complaining about how much they hate this stock, and we're all just bag holding. $7. Oh crap. That's pretty rough. $7. Ouch. 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 So yeah, well, still not as bad as 10 or 15. You just swing stock. Yes, swing trading is the way. Not diamond hands. Not hodl. That is not the way. But yeah, guys, anything else before we sign out? So thank you guys a lot for joining me today. Thank you to everyone who came in early and stayed late. Thanks to everyone who popped in late and stayed. Really appreciate you guys. You guys make the show possible. Account started at 20K to 70K, back to 30K. Well, I mean, yeah, he's still up 50%, but that's a little bit risky. The dude kind of seems like a little bit of a degenerate to me. I don't know. But hey, if he's winning, then sure. He's still up, so at least there's that. But you look at the plays, it's very questionable. He has a lot of option plays, and these are complex options plays. You know, they're not just Yolos. They're debit spreads and calendar spreads, and he was selling some puts. But I really don't like how he was pretty much all-inning. He was going all-in on Alibaba. So, a bit questionable there, but he's up money, so hey, whatever. But that guy seems like he belongs on Wall Street Bets. You know, the way the account is swinging, that's some Wall Street Bet stuff right there. Not willing to average down just yet until you know it's the bottom. $3 is pretty cheap, man. I don't know. You think it's going lower than 3? Well, 2 I hold, I guess, now. Yeah, he is definitely in a position to lose what he has. Placing a bet. Dude is below 20K in 2 weeks or less. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It all depends on Alibaba. 3 is cheap. 3 is pretty cheap, in my opinion. But then watch, it's going to go to 2. But there seems to be pretty strong support at 3. I think 3 is a good time to average down. Not financial advice. But yeah, covered calls, guys, on MMAT. Premiums are fat. You go here. Oh, hold up. You go here. September 17th. $4 strike. That is $30 each. Not bad, not bad. So I have 1,200 shares. So if I sold covered calls for 30 each, that would be $360 for holding for a month. And you keep that if it doesn't go past 4. Sounds good to me. You think it breaks 3? Negative Nancy, you're out. You gotta be a true ape, 1010. Diamond balls.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
No, I'm totally kidding. If you don't want to hold it, don't hold it. But a lot of us are stuck bag holding right now, unfortunately. Major DD loss in 10 days back. Doge at 19, auto sold at 30 cents anyway from home. Away from home. Yeah, this stuff is, especially crypto, you gotta be, it's like a 24/7 thing. You gotta be watching it all the time. That stuff trades at nighttime, especially Dogecoin. That stuff, it's so volatile. You have to like babysit your coins. It used to be that song on YouTube, babysit your Bitcoins. But yeah, alright, gonna sign out now, guys. Maybe you'll average down just so you can sell calls a little closer to 4. That's not a bad idea. You could buy in at 3. And you can sell at 5 covered calls. Depends how much you average down. Threw the dice on that. Threw the dice on what? Dogecoin or DD? Or you got in at 19 and you sold at 30. Pretty fat gain there. 50% gain. Nice. Okay. Doge. Well, that wasn't necessarily a bad play, you know. That was pretty cheap. That was near the low. I think it hit like 15 or 16. I think it hit 16. So 19, pretty good price there. You did go heavy. Okay. So a little bit risky there, but it worked out. Well, good luck to you, man. 16. Yep. All right, anything else, guys? Let's take a look at the watch list. VRPX down to 1950. PMCB down to 865. Okay, not bad. Stabilizing. All right, let's sign out, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Seriously, thank you guys. Really good show today. Appreciate you guys. All right. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.